Welcome to another episode of Netflix Movie Reviews with me, your host, Felix Fingers. This time around, we have a comedy. This is called Desperados. This will have you dying with laughter throughout the entire almost 2 hours. It's about three best friends, three women who are at the age where they don't feel like they should be where they are. One is like, oh my God, I figured by this time I'd be married with children, and it hasn't worked out that way for her. So she goes on this dating, not a dating site, but a dating thingy, which takes you to a bar and you meet up with someone, and you meet singles there. So a blind date, let's say. So she shows up there, and before she gets there, the guy that she was hooked up with through a friend, mutual, calls her. They're talking, this, that, and the other. And they say, listen, so it doesn't get awkward. If we don't feel like we're going to click, we'll just say no. No hard feelings, get up and go. This was her idea, telling him, okay, no problem. They meet up. Within 2 minutes of her talking, he says, no. She's like, wait, what do you mean no? No, remember the discussion we had on the phone? If it doesn't seem like it's going to work out, one of us can say no, walk away, no problem. So she's like, you didn't give me a chance over here. I mean, it's like 2 minutes. No. So she's feeling bad about that. Like, damn, it's my idea. You're throwing it right back at me. Okay, no problem. So she storms out the place. And while she goes outside in the bar, she trips and falls. And when she comes to, she's in front of this other man. Now, this man's like, I guess, her type, maybe? Not quite sure. Because she's like, who are you? And she seems like she's head over heels for this guy she just met. And they talk and they hit it off. So of course, they hook up. Now, 5 days later, she doesn't hear from him. So she's a little upset. She gathers with her friends and they're all three having wine and talking about this whole situation. I can't believe that he hasn't talked to me, hasn't called me. Can't believe he just disappeared. So she says, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna email him. Because obviously he's not answering her call. So a bad email, nasty email, terrible. So of course, when she's about to press send, boop, there's no Wi-Fi in the room. So her friends take the laptop, they're walking around the room trying to get the signal. Mind you, her phone rings. So she answers, goes outside to get better signal. It's him, the guy that disappeared for like 5. Now I don't want to say too much, but he was in a car accident and ended up in an induced coma, which is why he couldn't call her. So of course she's like, oh my God, don't send the email. She's trying to get her friend's attention. Do not send the email. While she's on the phone with him still, finding out what really happened. She hangs up with him, tries to get upstairs and tell him, don't do what you're gonna do. But they're all smiling, happy, like, okay, what did you guys accomplish? Yep, they sent the email. So of course now she tries to get over to where he's at. So before he gets out the hospital and gets back to his hotel, they can get to his laptop, delete the email so he'll never read it. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out that way. They go through a lot, these three. Now, I don't want to say too much, but keep in mind, I just want to say one thing. Keep in mind the dolphin. Something that happens with the dolphin. This was hilarious. This was a great movie. It's called Desperados, playing now on Netflix. Till next time, keep streaming and peace.